we finally get to see the gameplay for Lord of the Mysteries Walking Simulator. Because the so called gameplay video has nothing other than walking and talking. At this point, it just feels like the devs are showing off like how well detailed the game is. Anyways, as a novel reader, it's my utmost duty to glaze whatever that is related to Lord of the Mysteries. We already had a great year with Lord of the Mysteries in 2025 with an amazing adaptation of the Volume 1. Sure, it had some problems here and there, but still, it was a pretty good adaptation. And after the anime, we were getting various info related to the game, but up until now, we didn't get much of anything. Other than some character design video, visuals of some very important places, we really didn't get much that can give us any idea of what kind of game this would be. People even speculated that it would be some sort of card game, which I don't blame them for. But with this new video, at least that speculation gets washed away, even though it still doesn't give us much. The video starts with a tomboy female character studying in a room. Both the character design and the scenario looks beautiful. I probably never seen a game as detailed as this. After that, we set out to the streets of Tingen, and I was really impressed with it because it looked just like how I imagined it while reading the novel. But I do have one question though. Why there's some woman in the street wearing stockings? Before you think I'm some sort of weirdo, hear me out. In the world of Lord of Mysteries, stockings supposed to be very pricey, which you would even see in the second season of Lord of Mysteries, if they don't cut it, that is. Then again, I could be very wrong. Let me know in the comment. We also get to see the factory district, which looks pretty low accurate. And as for who she is, I have genuinely no idea. At first, I thought she would be from Mystery Prior Pathway. Then I noticed she's wearing some sort of necklace which has door symbol on it. So she must be from Apprentice Pathway, possibly a member of Abraham family. After this, we get another PV. This time it's Klein himself, which raises more questions than answers. I would be very honest, I really didn't like the Klein's design. He looks like X from 2B Hero X, and seems like Chinese fans didn't like it either, which is a big negative sign for the game. Unlike Klein's design, the other designs actually look very good, like the Audrey's design, which looks amazing, and the boss design that we are getting teased about. Hopefully it's a demoness. As for if we would be able to play as Klein, the answer is kinda yes. In a single player story mode, we would experience the story of Book 1, glimpses of Klein's memories through grey fog. We wouldn't be able to change anything, the story would remain same, and I genuinely don't know how they would fit the whole story in the game. On top of that, hundreds of players would appear in the same map across both mobile and PC. I don't know how am I supposed to run this game in my mobile. My mobile phone's condition would be as same as when Klein saw the sun in season 1. At least grey fog saved him, but no one can save my phone from blasting apart. Let's hope we can at least play the low memory mode. The city we would start from is Tingen, and the main major city being Backlund. We can also customize our character, especially the face. There are many other info in this, you can pause and read it if you need to. We can also do PvP, but there will be some safe places where PvP will be disabled. Guild versus guild is also welcome. Yep, I'm making my own guild. Audrey and Leonard would also play a very important role in our journey, where Audrey would be our therapist. Not gonna lie, getting to see Audrey is enough therapy for me. Throw any boss at me, I would clear them gladly. As for Leonard, he would be the one who would lead us to our first potion. So the first thing we would see in the game is the fake poet, which I doubt would be a great start. There is no confirmed release date yet, but it would be officially released this year. The beta test is expected to start before the Chinese New Year, which is on 17 February, but it would probably be limited to China. Just give it to Alan Historian and he would take care of the international marketing. At least we would get to know more about the game. Also, 6 pathways have been confirmed for the beta version, but what I loved most is that we would be able to use some abilities from sequence higher than us. Like this girl who can actually fly even though she is a sequence 9 seer. The reason we can use these abilities is due to a in-game mechanism. And in our early stages, the pool would help us to fix these issues. They didn't mention much about this, but it's related to the Fool's authorities. But don't get too happy thinking we would be able to use high sequence beyond our powers early. Because based on the news, advancement would be really tough. Even reaching sequence 5 would be very hard. More news on pathways would be released later on. I don't know about you guys, but the first thing I would be doing in the game is going to the Church of the Fool. And probably we would start the game as a believer of the Fool. As for which pathway I would choose, I am thinking of the Spectator pathway. If I get to play, that is. Let me know in the comment which pathway would you choose. Remember, your choice decides your ally and your enemy. The most interesting part about the game is that it's kinda canon. The game takes place after 2 years of book 1 instead of continuing after 6 years with book 2. It's kind of like another branch of timeline. For now, this is all the news that we have regarding the game. Subscribe to my channel cause I would cover any other news that comes out. I would also make many other LOTM content regarding the Donghua. I'm already planning videos like explaining the Inchengwe's whole plan, which I think the Donghua didn't do justice to, and many more. I would also talk about stories like ORV, ReZero, One Piece, and many other. Subscribe to see them, like the video, share it with a friend who loves LOTM, comment if there are any specific content that you wanna see. Bye bye, sayonara.